at this E3 Expo Summit 2015 here in New Delhi. My name is Abbas, your host for this event. Before we start, I'd like to quote George Washington, who once said, "When you do the most common things in life in the most uncommon way, you command the attention of the world." This is indeed a spark, a spirit led by the Imamia Chamber of Commerce and Industries. It goes with the great Shire, Josh Malihabadi. फानूस बन के जिसकी हिफाजत हवा करे, फानूस बन के जिसकी हिफाजत हवा करे, वो शम्मा क्या बुझे जिसे रोशन खुदा करे. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request each one of you to please take your seats as we're about to begin with a one-of-its-kind event in India, the E3 Expo Summit 2015 here in New Delhi. First and foremost, on stage, I kindly request the President of ICCI, Mr. Syed Safavi, to please come on stage. With huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next on stage, I'd like to invite Mr. Sirajuddin Qureshi, the President of Islamic Center. I would also like to invite on stage Dr. Abu Saleh Sharif, the Executive Director, US-India Policy Institute, and the lead author of Sachar Committee. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the merciful. Millions saw apples fell. Gaur farmayega. Millions saw apples fell. Newton was the one to ask why. With that, ladies and gentlemen, friends, Indians, countrymen, lend me your ears as we are going to felicitate some of the finest dignitaries on stage today. I'd like to present to you the most challenging aspects of life faced by our dignitaries here, and most of them amongst the audience. In the deepest of your challenges and hardships, it is said, "Tufan kar raha tha mere azm ka tawaf. Tufan kar raha tha mere azm ka tawaf. Dunya samajh rahi thi, meri kashti bhavar mein hai." The typhoon was offering salutations to my confidence. Yes, the typhoon was offering salutations to my confidence. But the world was thinking, my ship is in a whirlpool. With that, ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to all our esteemed panel today. First and foremost, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Abbas, the NCR region chairman of ICCI, to kindly come forward and felicitate them. It's quite unfortunate that Mr. Mohsin Vakil unfortunately couldn't make it here. But of course, he's passed on his best wishes and support to the cause. I'd like to felicitate Mr. Agha Mujahid, General Secretary, the Health Sector. Can we have a huge round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen? Well, of course, the corporate sector and so many sectors, it's so difficult right now. It's called a rat race. Can we have a round of applause, please? Health industry is one industry which will never be affected by recession. In the rat race, even if you win, you'll be called a rat. But then again, you need to source out a different tent of race for yourself right now. Next, I'd like to move on to Director General Indochina Economic Council. Please put your hands together for Mr. Mohammad Saqib. Next, mashallah, I am privileged to announce this name, who hails from the same city as I do, from Bangalore, Karnataka. Please put your hands together and welcome Mrs. Shanaz Khalili, co-founder and technical director of Farmers India Private Limited. Thank you, ma'am. It was wonderful hearing you today. It's a very hardcore world out there among the corporates. It said, perform or perish. It is no more winning and losing is a part of the game. Winning is not everything. Winning is the only thing. Next name, I'd like to move on to Mr. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. The last but not the least, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, one country which has it all. Even the superpowers of the world call it a threat. Please put your hands together and welcome from one such amazingly dynamic country, Dr. Ali Astane from Iran. Like I said, that is not all. It only gets bigger and better here at the E3 Summit and Expo 2015 here in New Delhi. Please put your hands together and let's felicitate and honor with a token of love and appreciation, Mr. Osama Manzar. And of course, the coordinator, the moderator, absolutely fantastic. Please put your hands together for Mr. Abbas Ali. Mr. Abbas Zedi.
He has been called various names today, Abbas Ali, Abbas Kalam.
Absolutely, well said.
That's my real name, Muhammad Abbas.
Mashallah. Mashallah. In the words of George Washington, success is a journey, not a destination. We conclude the session number 1 today, and I'd like to wholeheartedly thank our panel. In the words of Maula Ali, knowledge grows and gets better and stronger when you share it. Thank you for sharing the knowledge. Such a pleasure having you on stage. Thank you very much.
Master of ceremony, the last 2 days we have really had a great fun day. I would also request Mr. Salman Khursheed to honor this along with our President, Mr. Sayyidan Safavi. Thank you very much, MC Abbas. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so very much, MC Abbas. We really have a lot of fun with you. Lots more to go. Can I now invite a few of the very important people